after finishing uni, I was looking for something to do, and we walked past this record store that we used to go in all the time and realised that it was for sale. I'd never worked in a record store, but we saw that as, I guess, something that I would like to do, hang out, spend my time. Recycling records, it felt a bit like a library when we first took over Record Paradise. And I don't know, it was a bit sort of smelly and dusty, and so I guess the idea of that is what attracted me to it, which is probably very different from people that have worked in retail or worked in a record store. So, you know, I think what we're trying to do, and, you know, I don't think the name, however accidental it was, because we've taken over someone's business, you know, it is about this sort of exotic space that we can go to where we're allowed to connect with art and literature and understand the world through a different means as opposed to writing. Or I think, you know, with the internet, it really relies on that. It relies on you writing things and articulating it, expressing yourself in a certain way. But this way hasn't gone away, and you know, it doesn't just need spaces in pubs and when you're drunk. There also needs to be spaces to connect. We had Courtney Barnett play, but she wasn't famous at the time, and now when she comes in, you know, I get excited because I'm become more of a fan of hers the more music I hear. People like Marlon Williams played here and just sang like an angel, and I remember it was like an industry showcase, and there was probably about 60 people here, and just normally those things, people are a little bit chatty, and, you know, there's a bit of drinking and tinkling going on, people on their phones or texting, and it just silenced the room. And, you know, that was a moment. And, you know, now when I see him, or, you know, I smile, and, you know, I'm a fan. So Joshua Homme came in. That was pretty exciting. They filmed an episode of Rage from here in the shop. And so I'd never seen an episode of Rage be filmed before, so that was quite interesting. And yeah, he was great. He was a bit like a superhero, you know, like an A-lister. He had this sort of glow to him, and but was still really charming, and, you know, just fluidly talked about the music that he was playing and the video clips he was playing. And so when we took over the record store from Warren, Warren was a person who supplied stylize and belts and did some minor turntable repairs. So he passed on some of the secret knowledge to me. So I've always, we've got a huge collection of old styli as well as new ones that we can order in. So from that, I guess Audio-Technica have always stood out as a strong, solid brand. They released the Audio-Technica LP 120 about 5 years back, and that was recommended to us by the man who sold us the stylize. And I guess the features, because we do community radio, we do some DJing, the layout of that is virtually the same. It's borrowed from the Audio-Technics 1200. It's easy to get replacement cartridges, and the cartridges is good quality. So I guess something that concerns me a little bit, some of the lower end turntables and even some mid ones, they use cartridges and needles that are substandard, and it can damage your records, and yeah, I don't recommend it. So, you know, I guess it's a brand that we trust, and yeah, we've had our listening desk for 5 years now, and it's still going strong. So yeah, we definitely recommend it.